It's Wednesday, March 11th, 2026, and we got some severe weather on our hands from parts of the southern United States into the parts of the Ohio Valley. So I'm going to be talking about what you need to know about this severe weather, and I'm going to recap yesterday's severe weather outbreaks. Let's jump straight into today's video. Let's start off with some of the tornadoes that we had yesterday, like this one tornado. We had a tornado yesterday. This one was really bad. It was really unfortunate for our friends out here, but we had some hail damage over here in Kankakee, a moderate. Then we got a tornado damage area with catastrophic tornado right here. And then, as you could see, I'm pretty sure this thing went up and then it dropped another tornado down here or something. And then you can see tornado damage areas. And then we had another catastrophic tornado damage area, real significant, near Knox. And that's where we had our tornado emergency, is at Knox in these areas. So yeah, it's a damage area. And I supposedly, let me see what's going on up here. Oh, never mind. We just have a flash flood damage area in Grand Rapids. So Grand Rapids had a flash flood. We had a tornado over there. It looks like we also had a hail damage area over here just north of Kansas City. So that's the recaps of yesterday's severe weather. Now I was live covering those storms. Also, if you hear that in the background, I need to turn them off. But when I'm those are alerts, so when I live stream and I go on. But anyways, let's talk about today's severe weather, so I could talk about what you need to know. We have a slight risk expanding from Louisiana. This includes all of Louisiana, like New Orleans, and it goes all the way up towards Pennsylvania. We have a risk for severe winds today. I don't think the tornado risk is going to be as high as yesterday. We got that marginal risk going around it as well, where scattered severe weather will be a possibility. So if you check out tornado risk, because this thing has, we could see isolated tornado or two. So if you're in this green area, we can see an isolated tornado or two. Okay, that green area. But if you see this 5% right here, and the conditional intensity group, the 2% is a green and the 5% is a brown. Those are just the probabilities. But if you see this here, if something occurs in it, it could be pretty strong. We also got one down here, another chance for severe weather and tornadoes down there in Louisiana and stuff. So that's our tornado risk for today. Next thing I want to talk about is the wind risk. So here is the wind risk. We have a 30% wind risk over here from Ohio and these areas. We can see some strong winds. We also got a 50% wind risk going around it, 15, with a wind conditional intensity group. So that's what's going on. And we got the 5% wind risk going around it. So if we check out the hail risk, the main concern for hail will be in here, but we do have a chance to see some hail in that brown. So let me talk about the storms of what we're talking about. Okay, let's talk about the storms and see what they look like and the future radar with them. So they're kind of messy right now, to be honest. We even have some snow on the backside of it, as you can see up here. But once these storms push through, they could cause some severe weather in some of these places. So let's push this through here. See, Ohio is going to get a lot of rain probably out of this. Maybe some severe winds, damaging winds, maybe some hail, maybe some flooding. Those storms will push through. And then tornadoes would be a possibility up here. I mean, I don't really know, the main severe weather, I don't know. But those things are going to come through. You can see a line of storms down here. Let's go check out Louisiana, our friends down there maybe. We're going to have those storms push through as well. They'll kind of just weaken as they move more east. As you can see up here, they kind of significantly weakened. It looks like we'll have some snow on the backside of it as well. So, yeah, down here we can see some hail, though, it looks like. Well, some strong winds and hail. I don't know about hail, though. So, anyways, that's what the future radar is looking like. So let's check out the dew point here. See how much dew point there is for the storms to work with here. So here is the dew point. So yeah, we got a lot of dew. We got some dew points coming up here as well for the storms. Now let's check out the conservative available potential energy, CAPE. So we got some CAPE as well. That's gonna come up and make the environment, have some CAPE in it and stuff. So helicity, SIGTOR. Let's check out helicity. because our environment out here could be favorable for some rotating cells. So if we get something to form in front of some of these lines of storms, we could see possibly a chance for tornadoes here. But let's see here. Yeah, some rotating supercells definitely would be a possibility over here. Well, rotating clouds and stuff. I'm still learning what helicity is. Helicity, storm relative helicity represents the rotation of a storm, is a measure of the potential for severe thunderstorms, hail, and tornadoes. Okay, that's what that is. Okay, and then SIGTOR. We got some SIGTOR out there as well, which is significant tornado perimeter. We got some of that out of there. So make sure to have alerts on if you live in any of these areas today, especially in the yellow. Make sure you have a way to get alerts and everything. I might be live covering this if we get like some severe thunderstorm warnings and stuff like that. I probably will actually. And yeah, make sure you have alerts on. And yes, we do have excessive rainfall possible today. So in these areas, excessive rainfall, especially down there in the Slight. But as you can see, let me show you guys the temperature. Well, because today we're mainly just talking about this. Let's talk about the temperature, though, a little bit, too. But virus temperature for the west, more cold temperatures coming to the east. And then, yeah, severe weather might come down a lot after this, maybe. But it'll probably get back up and going in late March, maybe. So, yes, I'm still trying to find where the precipitation area is, so... yeah, below average precipitation in these areas now, then above average up here. So yeah, unfortunately, it's not gonna be raining that much. Well, that's a good thing for people that are flooding. That's all I got for you today. Make sure you have alerts on. Make sure you have a way to get alerts, and then you know, stay tuned to forecasts. And I'll see you in the next weather update video. Goodbye.